Hey guys, I'm back. I know it's been a minute. I explained why I left in the previous short. You're probably wondering why the camera's so shaky right now. It's because I have to hold it because this thing is so tall. This is my Lighthouse review. I got this one for Christmas along with a couple other sets. You might see the Galaxy Explorer in the background. I'll be reviewing that probably next after this. So yeah, let's get on the minifigs. Also, the set costs $300 in the United States. And yeah, so we have three figures here. I don't want to pull up the stand because really it's just a quick like, oh, it's a glance. So here's like the captain person. I can't really get the focus. Come on. There's the captain, or I don't even know what he's called because I'm not really a lighthouse fanatic. I just really love this set. That's why I got it, but I'm not a lighthouse expert. Anyways, his captain, he's got some nice printing on the torso, no leg printing, but I don't care. Some back printing that I don't even know if you can see without the light. All right, there you go. And then he also has a spyglass or a telescope that you can't really, you have to like adjust it to make it look like this. Can't see. There you go. Barely. But yeah. So yeah. Next one is the like a fisher person or like someone, the raincoat person. That's what I'm calling her. She has dual molded legs. I like those dual molded. Kind of looks like a Mace Windu's legs. Like if you just put some like a robe printing here, kind of looks like what Mace Windu would have in the Usage gunship if he had dual molded legs. Anyways, oops. New color of hat piece. No double-sided face on either of these. So yeah. I like the printing on the torso and the back. It's nice. So yeah, anyways. Also, we have a tiny little cat here. You just get like a nice little zoom in on him. Now, before we get to the thing, we also have this boat, which I watched Tiago's review. Shout out to him. He tested out if this boat can float, and it seems like in his review it did float. So hey, if you want to have fun with this, go ahead. But it's up to you if you want to have a float. I'm personally not gonna test it because I don't want this sticker to fall off. Yeah, that's a sticker. It's a Leda or Leda, whatever that means. Maybe someone in the comments will tell me what that means and how I pronounce it. But you can put both of them here or just one of them. And you can just like have like, if you're a kid, you can just like play around like this. All right, I'm back. I had to cut the recording for a minute because I got a Google Classroom notification and I don't know if it like cuts out the audio because that's what happened once with the YouTube short I had. So yeah, I got a notification and the whole thing jacked up and I had to redo it. Anyways, yeah, this would be nice for like a kid to play with if you're getting this for a kid, which I would recommend not doing. But hey, if you want to give this boat to a kid, that'd be nice. Also has like this like anchor thing where you can like place it on one of the rocks. Yeah, so I like it. It's really nice little additive. Also, you got these two paddles to put in our hands. Anyway, let's talk about why we're all here. To see the big guy, the lighthouse. That's right. Not spending $300 on the two minifigs or the little boat. You want this guy. I really don't know where to start. Also, yes, I did just quote M&R Productions before everyone goes in the comments. Ugh! Yes, I did. I did get that from M&R Productions. It was just too good of an idea. Anyways, it's true though. I don't really know where to start. I guess the building experience, which was great. And yes, again, that's the same order M&R Productions did it in, but that's really where I could start with this guy because it's so good. Also, I am wiping off a little dust just in case. The building experience was hilarious, amazing. Also, the seagull just fell. Also, yeah, do get a seagull in the set. I forgot to add that. Yeah, so the building experience was incredible. This is one of the most fun building experiences I've ever had. And seeing how big it is, I thought it would be not the greatest. The only part I didn't really like was putting all of these little clear pieces first because I was like paranoid, like what if it's like one stud off and the whole thing's done? But that's really it. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up. So on the bottom, we have this little cave. with my screwdriver. I'll get that in a minute. But that, so yeah, I'll get that. Anyway, excuse my werewolf arm. We have the little treasure chest with a leaf on it, or foliage, with a bunch of gems and some rings. And it can just slide up in there if you can see. There's also a bat, if you can see it in there. Alright, and then you just slide it up in there. There's also a nice little thing here. I'll get back to that in a minute. There's a little, you see that like little sticking thing out, this right here. I'll get back to that in a minute. We have all types, excuse me, of like rock, like just landmass. Well, who was that? My voice is changing. Maybe because I took a break. My brain was just turned off. Anyway, this can come off. And it's one of the most ingenious techniques on how it's like so simple to hide this battery box. And yet it's so smart. And that's why I have this screwdriver, because it's the only screwdriver that I can just put in there and take out the batteries. Also, just put my hand down your throat. Oops. Insert emergency alert system. Meme. I'm cringy, I get it. And then we have the little bird's nest right here with some shisa everywhere. You can Google what that means. And then we have more like, we have actually a sandy area with like an anchor and some foliage and stuff like that. There's a bunch of foliage everywhere. And for being like so cool, there's barely any repetitive, excuse me, I can't speak, builds. I mean, there is, but the repetitive builds weren't as like annoying as they used to be. Anyway, we have a little fish over here that the seagull wants. That's why the seagull is told to place here. And then here is where like, oh, you can place one of your figs here because it has like all the studs. You would usually place my boat and take like the anchor and put it like this. And yes, I'm holding it with one hand, so bear with me. I would put it like, oh my god. Okay, you get it. I'll put the stud on this. I don't want to prolong this because I don't want people to think I'm stalling for time. Anyway, I love this building technique. It's so much fun to build the stairs. And then we have like a little rail here. Again, pretty cool. I love how cool that is. Also, a lot of you probably wondering, why aren't you in school right now? You're filming this at like 8:30 in the morning. Well, first of all, you don't know that. I just told you. And second of all, today, well, it's midterms. And second of all, I don't have midterms today because I'm a senior and I don't have science or history. So, anyway, here is one of my favorite points, and it's just like how like flat this is and yet how elevated it is, and just how much room you have. It's so much room between the house and the actual like landmass. You have plenty of room just to place some figures down, and to like, it's kind of like a little plate. That's the one problem. The thing is that sometimes these can fall off, so let me not pick that up. Anyways, you have so much room to like mess around with figs up here. It's a lot of fun. We have more foliage, and then back here we have the actual like mechanism for the lighthouse. I'll get to that in like 10 seconds. Just give me a minute. Dust. Ugh, the little dust. Excuse me. Also love how they like put some foliage just to keep this in place, and it's very well hidden too. It's amazing, honestly. We have a window here that's open. We have some nice bricks, or not bricks, like ingot pieces to make some like detail and like, I forgot what it was called because I'm brain farting right now, but you know what it is, and it looks amazing. We have a window up here. We have like a very ingenious like way to make, it's so simple still, but I love how smooth it is. There's a top-down view. It's amazing. We have a chimney, which is a little easy to break off, but it's not that, never mind. Hold up. So, yeah, some parts can be a little bit weak, but mainly this is a pretty good set. And we have a print, right, excuse me, we have a print right there, which is called, it says Aurora Point. I, again, don't know what that means. Hopefully some of you, crazy fans of lighthouses will know what that means. Also, it's just a joke. I'm not like, you know what I mean. It's just a joke. So don't get like all triggered. Anyway, we have a very good looking door here. I love it. Also, this is all built on an angle, and it's a crazy building. I think that if you're gonna get this set, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it is just such a smart building technique. It's so simple too. You just take the whole thing off, and underneath, also there's a lantern. Underneath, there's like some brown, so it's kind of like, hey, it's like wood to build the thing. Here's what it looks like. Also, I'm standing up. Here's what it looks like from the inside. We have the door that can open like that. It's amazing. Click. We have a bed. We have one of the creator's family pictures in a sticker. We have a fish. We have some cheese and a bottle. We have an entire kitchen area, a clock. Hold up, let me turn this thing around so I don't have to turn you guys around. There's my pants. Here's the other side of the door. And then we have like a little map table, a drawer. And yeah, also we have a fire pit, which we'll get to in a minute. And this is just incredible. For how much they fit into this little compartment, it's amazing. Also, we have a little entrance into the lighthouse. Speaking of which, let's get into the lighthouse. Also, my thing was about to fall. Let's get into the lighthouse. The lighthouse looks so good. It looks amazing. It's tall, too. Like, it's freaking tall. It's taller than the gunship over there. Also, yes, my room is a mess. Excuse that. It's amazing. We have some foliage, more foliage. We have some windows. Not on these sides, just this side and this side. This side, however, cannot open up. Why do I say that? Because this side can. You can take the bottom part off. You can take every single part off. Like this. I would suggest going the opposite way just so it doesn't like fall down and break. But this is crazy. And it's amazing, honestly. We have a little axe here, if you can see that in there. Hold up. Let me just... Yep, there we go. We have a nice little axe. And we have perfect, like, ways to get up. We have another sticker in there. We have a wrench up here. And then we have a way to get up and into... Wait, I think I can get my finger... Oh, you can kind of see my finger in there. Just a little bit. But, yeah, there's also... The mechanism is right here, if you can see that giant pole. It's right here in this area. It's so hidden, though. It's amazing. It looks like it's not even there. Anyway, I'm going to put these back on, and I'll be right back to show you how to turn this thing on, and I'll show you the top part, too. I'll be right back. All right, boys, we're back. It's time for the top. So there's plenty of room to put a figure up here. It looks insane. Also, you can kind of see me in the reflection. Nice spire up there. Also, the building right here with this, I thought this was going to be held by gravity, and you couldn't really move it around. Really, there's hollow studs, and you just place it down, and yeah, I figured that out like a day later, and I was like, duh. Anyway, there is a point where you can open this. I don't know if that's intentional or not, or it's supposed to be like a door, but hey, it's something. Now it's time we actually turn this thing on. Where you would turn this on, like I said earlier, it's right here. That's how you turn it on. It's so freaking ingenious. And boom, it moves. You probably saw that in one of my shorts. And yeah, also in there's a nice little fire pit, boys. Now, a couple days ago, I filmed it at night to show you what this looks like. So yeah, pass to me, take it away. Alright guys, here it is at night. This is the lighthouse. You can see it's on my wall. I'm gonna try and to follow it. I can't follow it, but if you look, you won't be able to see it, but there is the thing. Also, I'm gonna open this as I see that. Nice little fire in there. So yeah, I'll cut back to me in the daytime. Alright, present me back, and this is, like, my final verdict on the set, because there's nothing else to talk about. This set is a must-buy for not only just Lighthouse fans, but LEGO fans in general. You need this set. This set is just, like, the perfect embodiment on why price per piece does not matter. It's just insane. Price per piece does not matter. I am 100% in agreement with M&R Productions on that one. This set got like torn apart because it's like price per piece is not good. But you look at sets like, I don't know, the Bad Batch Shuttle versus the Inquisitor Scythe. They're the same price. The Inquisitor Scythe has less pieces, and that's so much bigger. I don't know if that was a good comparison, but hey, if you want to leave some comparisons for price per piece in the bottom, the comment section below, feel free. But yeah, this is the biggest reason why price per piece does not matter. It was either this or Bowser for Christmas, and I think I made the right choice. I'll be getting Bowser eventually soon, though. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Subscribe for more LEGO reviews. I'm going to be reviewing the Galaxy Explorer next. And yeah, see ya. Bye.